So can you build more on that history of the F.O.A.?
The F.O.A. was the fruit of Allah. That was the name of the brothers that was dealing with security prior to me coming home in '86. I don't know who was the originator of that particular concept.
Well, like Subar was a part of that, right?
I think Subar was part of it. I had counsel with him. I had counsel with Gomel, Sincere, firstborn Sincere, Saheem. I didn't know Shamgar at the time. Jaki. And like I said, they basically told me how security was ran, and you need to talk to so and so and so and so. And every parliament, I would speak to various brothers, and they would show me the procedures, because I didn't know. I just know from my hustling days how when I had a club that you come into my spot, you want to get searched because people would come with guns. And they had the habit of bringing the guns in through their women. So I said, you know what, from the knowledge I got in the dead world, allowed me to put the knowledge in the hereafter, which is now. And I said, you know what, we got to get an E.O.D. We got to get an earth organized defense so that the earth can be searched by women. Because there was another uproar with the guards searching the earth's bags and, yo, God, how you gonna touch my earth and this, that, and the other. So we had wands, we did all kinds of things. It was a process.
It's a process.
So we ended up getting some earths involved, which is at the time her name was Leasia, which now is Absolute Intelligence. And you got Serenity, and you got another sister, Love Hell or Right is her name now. And they used to be on security. They would take care of the women. So we go to the right, me go to the left, the women will search you, come to the side, the guards will get you. And we'll go through what we found, all kind of stuff in those bags, man. But we got the guards organized defense, we got the E.O.D. Earth organized defense, we created general orders.
And when was this?
Orders happened in 1986, 87, between 87 and 88.
So G.O.D. God's Organized Defense, that took place in 88.
About 88, 89.
Okay.
We came up with that. And
before that was the fruit of Allah.
Before it was the fruit of Allah.
Okay.
And ever since then, we've been doing what we had to do. We created general orders. It's similar to the general order of the Nation of Islam, but it's more tailored to the 5%ers. About being on your post, how not to have nobody, cause a disturbance near your post. You got to be properly relieved. You can't leave until you're properly relieved from your post. You can't leave a post open. We have a thing called unit closure, where if it's 3 people here and one person got to pull out, the other 2 got to come in. That way.
And this is procedures you say that you got directly
G.O.D.
But you took those procedures from the fruit of Islam.
No, we took those procedures from my knowledge from the street.
From knowledge of the street.
Right.
Right. But you were saying that you got some influence from.
We got the general orders. We took the general orders and converted them to the 5% teachers, basically. Because the Nation of Islam was always searching when you come in. But my knowledge of searching people was when I had clubs in Harlem, because I'm from Harlem originally. And so when a person used to come to your club, they're going to get pat down. You're not just coming in here because all hell used to break loose in those clubs at times. People just losing their money. People owe money for packages that they picked up and they ain't pay, and they coming in, pulling out guns and people diving up under tables and things of that nature. So they didn't have no, at that time, they didn't have no machines to check see if you got guns on you.
Right.
Getting pat down.
Detectives. Right.
They had them detectives. You were getting pat down, And it worked, so we got the G.O.D., we got the E.O.D. with the security, and things was going pretty good, but you always got one in the crowd that don't want to get searched, and that's always been an uproar until you have to put hands on them. You got to restrain them, not beat them up, but restrain them.
So you had to deal with that a few times.
Oh man, did we? We had to do it a few times, but we had to restrain them. And that's why the training came in, organized defense, because the guards had to be organized in order to defend the nation. If something was to happen, you can't just sporadically go to street style wisdom or the street style doing things, because it's going to be a free-for-all. So you got to do it with some type of order, some type of precision.
Right.
And that's how nobody would get broken bones and black eyes and tossed through windows and stuff like that. They got restrained and escorted out, lifted up sometime under their arms and escorted out. Even in front of the parliament, you get up there, you start acting up. We used to have the G.O.D parked in front of the parliament. First we had them standing up by the stage, then we got to the point where we have two more brothers sitting down in the edge of the seats. So you relieve the brother just standing up. So if somebody was to get out of hand and get up there and start talking reckless, you know, your brother, we can't do that here. Well, okay, boop, take him out the side door. You know. So the security base is there for the protection of our nation. Mostly our senior citizens, our children, and our women. You know, most of the men, my concern, as I've always said this on numerous occasions, every man in this nation is part of security, whether they like it or not. You know, they may not have the training, but if something hit the fan, I don't see nobody running up on the tables. And I see the women doing it, I see the babies doing it. I don't see no men, grown men, diving up under the tables, hiding, you know, instead of coming out and helping what we had to do.
You must do your own research, as I did.
If Mecca did this.